Good afternoon everyone, and thank you for joining us either live or via the recording from our website. Our audience today is a mixture of current ECM associates and interested individuals who would like to find out more about joining us in some capacity. We hope to use this system of communication more often, if it does work well today. If you have any difficulties accessing the webinar, we'll send you out a link so that you can watch it at a time that's more convenient. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Phil Choi. I am the C from ECM. My two fellow directors, Mark Mullen and John Evans, are also on hand to respond to your questions throughout the session. I would like to introduce Elaine Devine, one of our associates, who has been instrumental in helping us to put our growth plans together, and she will share our ideas with you today. Over to you, Elaine.
Thank you. Hello everyone. I've worked as an associate and a training lead since the company was first formed in 2010. I'll be supporting the recruitment drive and then will continue to contribute to the future induction and quality assurance of new associates. We welcome any questions you may have via the online message section at the bottom left-hand corner throughout the presentation. We'll try and answer them as we go along or at the end. Phil will be responding to your questions through the webinar via the conversation panel that opens up on the left-hand side of your screen. But if you prefer to ask another question outside of the presentation, please feel free to contact us. We're going to look at today the background to ECM, the current ways of working. We're going to think about the rationale for the future direction of the company, look at the planned team structure, share with you the expectations of new team members and the benefits you might expect, and then at the end we're going to talk about a timeline. What do you do now after this webinar? ECM has got credibility and a successful history of impact on school improvement. It was established in 2010 by John Evans, Phil Choi and Mark Mullen, and later they were joined by Steve Williams as a Senior Lead Education Advisor. The team now also includes 5 full-time Lead Education Advisors, and supporting them a core finance team, school liaison and administrative team, and the company is based in Chester. ECM will work with over 70 associates who come from a range of backgrounds, outstanding head teachers, serving and former Ofsted inspectors and HMI, local authority consultants in numeracy and literacy, and national leaders in education. One of the main roles and functions of ECM is to provide leadership partners. These are provided for over 220 schools in over 20 local authorities. We also deliver outstanding training, and the feedback from our training events are always excellent. Since September 2015, we've delivered 200 training event courses for over 4,000 delegates. A comprehensive range of leadership and curriculum training is available with flexible approaches. This proven track record, which is highly regarded by schools, is as a result of our outstanding associates and trainers. Our courses offer best value, and we're very aware of the pressures on school budgets. We make sure that our courses are up to date because they're regularly reviewed in light of new external and national information. And where possible, we tailor it to the needs of each school, trust or teaching school. The quality assurance process ensures that our courses are credible, up to date and innovative. So what do we do at ECM? Well, we've already talked about our successful training courses. We've brought those together in a series of solutions for schools now to address particular school improvement needs, such as improving the impact of subject leaders. We can deliver all of our materials as an inset day to individual or clusters of schools. We can also offer and break them down into a series of staff meetings or twilights. We offer a range of governor training events which are well supported and very highly regarded. The leadership partner support means that our associates are going into schools on a regular basis over time, typically 3 to 4 days in a year, following the school's agenda and working with the senior leaders in each school to really drive forward school improvement. We can also offer in-depth teaching and learning reviews. We apply this process to multi-academy team inspections, And we can also do due diligence reviews to make sure if academy chains are expanding, that schools are in a good position. Our associates with SEN specialism can come in and work with senior leaders and carry out SEN reviews. And similarly, our safeguarding specialists can work with leadership teams to do a full review of safeguarding processes within a school. Our leadership partners can also offer head teacher performance management for those schools that don't buy in leadership partner support. And we've also got associates who have real subject specialism that can come and work on a one-to-one basis and can tailor support directly for each individual school. We're looking for you, as our advert says. We're looking to expand our amazing team of associates. And if you're interested and you're looking for a new challenge to apply your skills and expertise within a new context, we'd be interested to hear from you. Particularly if you're a good team player and you like to work alongside others and share your learning with others. If you've got a passion, expertise or an interest in the following areas, we're particularly keen to hear from you. We're looking to expand our leadership team. So if you've got strengths in leadership, whether that's at school self-evaluation, school development planning, we're looking for particularly partners who can contribute to our SEND courses and our development of SEND reviews. We're widening our curriculum specialisms and are looking for other subjects to come on board. Our safeguarding team is looking for new associates. Our early years team is also looking to expand. We're keen to hear from anyone working in a one-to-one consultancy setting already, and we'd like you to join our team. And we're looking for people who are really keen on assessment and evaluating school data to come and join our assessment team. The demand from schools is increasing and currently stretching the capacity of ECM, which is the reason why we're looking to expand our team now. However, we don't want to compromise the quality of our high-performing team. So over the next 2 terms, we're going to be carrying out a rigorous recruitment and induction process to select and support new associates and to enable our existing associates to utilise their high-quality skills within appropriate specialist teams. There will be a team leader for each team, and they'll be identified once the team's been recruited. The main role of the team leader will be to facilitate the work of the group, making sure that all team members contribute fully to the development of that specialist area. We're looking for experienced team members and less experienced team members who are willing to grow into the role. We would like existing associates to let us know which team they want to contribute to. And as you can see on your screen, we're planning 11 specialist teams. Team 1 will be the leadership partner team, and the contribution there will probably be more days because you'll be going into schools more regularly. Our literacy, maths and wider curriculum team will be very much developing specialisms and developing our course materials and working in schools one-to-one as and when needed. We're looking to expand our safeguarding team, as we've already mentioned. They'll be running courses and carrying out safeguarding reviews in schools. In Team 6, our assessment and data team, we've got a very well established small team which we're looking to expand. We've got some very successful courses, RAISE Online Analysis, Assessment Without Levels, and a new one which is due to come on board shortly, the Inspection Dashboard. If you're in the assessment and data team, it's likely that you'll be asked to go into schools and support schools with their analysis and evaluation of data, so there's one-to-one support opportunities there too. In our early years team, there's some successful courses that already run, and we also carry out visits and offer visits for delegates who'd like to come in and see outstanding practice in an early years setting. We are looking to particularly develop our SEND approaches and offer a wider range of half-day and full-day courses for SEND, as well as carrying out SEND reviews in schools. We're fortunate to have already a strong inspection and Ofsted associate team, but we are looking to expand that one. They're the associates who carry out our teaching and learning reviews. The leadership team, we hope, will be including new associates who can offer our courses on self-evaluation training, school development planning, monitoring and evaluation, developing subject leadership, as well as going into schools and offering one-to-one support to support senior leaders writing their assess or writing the school development plan or reviewing. And finally, our academy conversion team, we're looking for associates who might have had experience in taking a school along that journey and can support other schools who are travelling a similar journey. For all our new associates, ECM will provide opportunities for you to develop your skills and expertise, working alongside a range of experienced practitioners from a variety of schools and backgrounds. You'll be organised within a team and offered the opportunity to work together, led by an ECM expert. The agendas will be set by the group, by the team, and they'll be based on national and local priorities. As a team, you'll be providing support and advice to other practitioners to enhance their professional development, and at the same time you'll be developing yourself as a professional and working towards your goals that you've identified through our induction process. ECM will provide you with access to all our resources and materials and hope that you'll use them in school to support you in your current role in order that you become more familiar with those materials and see what their capacity is. We'll provide you with the support and knowledge from experts locally and nationally, and from our experienced inspectors on the team. We hope that you'll take the opportunity to use our new and innovative materials, both the ones that exist already and those that you're going to develop as a team, and that we hope you'll use them in your own setting. And our ambition is that ECM will provide you with the opportunity to deliver paid training or one-to-one school support once you've completed the induction and quality assurance process. What do we expect from you? We would like you to commit to attending all the agreed team meetings, and at the moment it looks like that might be one every half term. This could be face-to-face or it could be via a webinar. We'd want you to actively contribute your expertise and ideas to those teams to continue that development of ECM's materials. We want you to use the materials, as we've already said, within your own setting, and give us feedback and make reviews to those materials to make them the best that they can be. We want you to commit to being part of the induction process and contribute to the planning and creation of ECM materials and courses for the future. When you're confident, we would ask you to deliver our courses and training, but we would expect that you've completed the induction and QA process first. Naturally, we ask you to respect the confidentiality of colleagues in ECM, and we would like you to confirm agreements with your own school and governors about any release and involvement with ECM before you start working with us. So this is the timeline that we're looking for following today's webinar. The first stage is for you, if you're interested, to submit a CV and a statement of interest by the 7th of February. For existing associates, we'd ask that you would supply us with a CV if you've not already provided us one and we've got one on file. If you've had other experiences that we're not aware of that might contribute to us being able to place you in a school to do a particular piece of work, again, an updated CV would be welcomed. In your statement of interest, we'd ask you to tell us the teams that you'd be interested in contributing to and your capacity. How many days could you offer to ECM within a year? For new associates, in addition to the CV and the statement of interest about the teams you're interested in, we'd ask you to tell us a little bit more about your experience and your specialisms, and we would like you to offer us contact details and names of 2 referees. The next stage, once we've received the references from new associates, will be we'll invite you to a specialist team induction session. This again might be face-to-face or it might be via a webinar. And at that meeting, and it's likely to be an hour and a half, 2 hours maximum, we'll be going through contract arrangements, we'll be looking at beginning the induction process and giving you an opportunity to ask any further questions that you might have about the role. As you see from the timeline, in March, we're planning a specialist team training day. So each of the teams will have their own bespoke training day, And during that day, we'll introduce you to all the materials currently on offer in your specialist area. We will ask you during that day to plan and prepare a short presentation to be given to the group on an aspect of your specialist area. And clearly what we want to see on that day is how you stand up and how you present, because that's a critical part of the trainer's role. Once that's been successfully completed, the next stage is to move into shadowing our current trainers, leading programs, and with a view to you co-delivering and then running courses independently at some time in the autumn term with the support of a quality assurance coach. I'm going to hand back down to Phil to close today's webinar, and thank you for your time.
Thank you everyone for watching the webinar today. We do look forward to continuing our relationship with our existing associates, but are also open to the new people who may want to join us. If you've got any questions or queries, please don't hesitate to call myself, John or Mark, and we'll gladly elaborate on anything you need to know. Have a good day. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you hopefully very soon. Thanks. Bye.